Ever get the feeling your cat is checking up on you? You've been at your desk for hours, catching up on your favorite cat videos, when suddenly, here comes your kitty. They pop in, look at what you're doing, then wander off. No playtime, no cuddles. Just a quick check-in. But what do they really want? You've made sure the water's full, the litter box is clean, and it's definitely not dinner time. So, why do they keep coming back for these little visits? Turns out, your cat doesn't just see you as their human. They have a deeper, more complex relationship with you. In this video, we'll explore the many roles you play in your kitty's life and why they feel the need to check in on you so often. Territory cats are naturally territorial creatures. You've heard the saying, a man's home is his castle, right? Well, your feline sees your home as their domain. They watch over everything closely, ensuring nothing happens without their knowledge. As someone who shares their space, you're also considered part of their territory. You might have noticed your cat rubbing their head against you. This behavior is their way of marking you as theirs, using a special scent from glands on their cheeks. It's like a silent message to other cats. This human belongs to me, and no one else. But what happens if another cat ignores these rules? What if they try to claim you as their own, while your cat's not looking? This is why your furry friend keeps checking on you, ensuring no sneaky rivals are plotting to take you away. Protector. Do you remember being a kid, lying awake at night, imagining monsters hiding under your bed or lurking in your closet? It was always a little bit scarier when you were alone, wasn't it? But then you'd hear your parents' voices from the other room, or see them watching TV in the living room, and suddenly everything felt a little safer. There was comfort in knowing that they were there, looking out for you. Now, as an adult, you may not see much to fear around your home, but to your cat, things are a bit different. Your cat looks to you as a protector in the same way you once relied on your parents. To them, the world is full of potential monsters and threats. Things we might dismiss as harmless, like a loud thunderstorm, a car alarm blaring in the distance, or even the sound of barking dogs or noisy kids outside, can seem terrifying to a cat. Their instincts are wired to be alert, constantly on the lookout for danger. When your cat checks in on you, it's their way of seeking reassurance and feeling safe. Just like you did when you were young, they need to know that their trusted guardian is still there to protect them. They check in to make sure you're nearby, because in their world, your presence means safety. If something were to happen, you're the one they rely on to chase away the monsters and keep everything under control. These check-ins are not just about curiosity. They're their way of confirming that you're still there, their protector, ready to defend them against any scary disturbances. So, the next time your cat comes by to check on you, remember, it's not just about getting a snack or a cuddle. It's their way of saying, I feel safer when you're close. Entertainer. Historically, humans kept cats as working animals to chase away mice that would invade our homes and steal food. But with modern pest control and sealed refrigerators, that role has largely faded. Today, most cat parents keep these furry friends for companionship and entertainment. But have you ever thought about how you might play a similar role for your cat? Even if you're not doing anything particularly exciting, a bored cat might wander in and out of your room throughout the day. They're hoping you'll get tired of work and switch to something fun, like dangling a string or handing out treats. No luck yet? Don't worry, your cat will be back. Cats are nothing if not persistent and hopeful. Manager. While cats are often seen as solitary animals, they actually have their own social structures. Feral cats, for example, often form colonies around a shared food source or shelter. In these groups, they establish hierarchy through subtle behaviors, like grooming. If one cat grooms another on the head, it signals dominance over the other. Now, you might be thinking, I always pet my cat on their head. And that's true, those adorable little faces practically beg to be petted. But from your cat's perspective, by doing this, you've claimed the role of the head of the household. Even if it feels like the other way around when you're scooping litter and serving their meals, your cat sees you as their leader. So, when they check in on you, it's just like staying in touch with a boss at work. They're making sure you don't need them to handle something important. Alien. Imagine this. Instead of heading off to college or getting a job when you reached adulthood, you were suddenly whisked away by aliens to a strange world with unfamiliar rules. You're fed, played with, and given a place to live. But you also have to deal with these aliens occasionally picking you up, squeezing you, or recording videos of your awkward moments to share with others. This is pretty much what happened to your cat when you brought them home. And just like a human in that situation, your cat is naturally curious about the odd habits of their alien captors. Why do we spend hours staring at that glowing screen? What's the deal with that strong-smelling brown drink we sip every morning? And how do we magically open cans with that strange contraption? Your cat might not have answers to these mysteries yet, but they're always watching and learning, hoping to decode your strange human behaviors. Kid, one of the most puzzling things humans do, at least from a cat's perspective, is sleep. Now that might sound odd. After all, cats sleep all the time, right? They can snooze for up to 16 hours a day, which is twice as much as the recommended sleep for humans. But here's the interesting part. Cats don't sleep in one long stretch like we do. Unlike humans, who typically sleep in one big block at night, called monophasic sleep, or split their sleep into two smaller chunks. Biphasic sleep, cats are polyphasic sleepers. This means they take short naps throughout the day and night, resting in bursts of sleep, rather than one long period. For them, sleeping for hours straight is a strange concept. So, when your cat checks in on you while you're fast asleep, think about it like how parents might check on their kids during the night. Your cat doesn't completely understand the human need for long, uninterrupted sleep, but they still want to make sure you're safe and comfortable. Just like a parent would reassure their child, your cat is simply keeping an eye on you, even if they don't fully understand your nightly routine. They're there to make sure everything's okay, keeping watch in their own way. Fool, you love your kitty, and you want them to enjoy spending time with you. So, when they come in for one of their regular check-ins, you might get a bit excited. You stop what you're doing, greet them, maybe give them some pets, or even offer a treat if they stay for a while. What you might not realize is that you could be falling into your cat's clever little trap. Many cats have figured out that the old saying, treat them mean to keep them keen, actually works. When you reward them with treats or affection every time they pop in and out of your room, you're encouraging this behavior. You're basically rewarding them for it. Now, this doesn't mean you should stop giving them attention. It's hard to resist rewarding your furry friend. But just be aware that your cat knows exactly what they're doing. Best friend. The simplest reason your cat keeps checking in on you could be the same reason you feel that warm, happy feeling when you see their cute little face. Love. Yes, your kitty sees you as an important part of their social world. They've bonded with you in a way that's unique to your relationship. Your presence is a source of comfort and security, and just like any good friend, they want to be near you. Think about it. Just like you make time to check in on your cat when you can, they're doing the same thing with you. Those little check-ins are their way of saying, "Hi, how's your day going?" It's not always about food or attention. Sometimes they just want to connect. It's their own subtle way of showing affection, letting you know that they care. Cats may not express love in the same way humans do, but these moments, when they pop in to check on you, are their version of a heartfelt connection. In their own way, they want to share a moment with you, whether it's just a quick glance or a nuzzle to show you they're there. These tiny actions mean a lot in the world of your furry friend, and they speak volumes about the bond you share.